Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you guys with a pretty large haul video. Most of these items are drugstore, if not all of these items are drugstore. I will try to do a second haul video with just some high-end Sephora style stuff. I created this look that I have on today with most of these newer products that I found at the drugstore, so that tutorial should be up, if not before this video, right after. Pretty much I have a whole bunch of stuff in front of me and I have a bag full of stuff, like it's protruding out. So anyway, I'm just gonna take everything out of this bag and show you guys everything I got. I'm gonna start off, I have Bed Bath & Beyond, Walgreens, Target, and Stop & Shop, which is my local grocery store. So I'm gonna start off with Stop & Shop. First thing I picked up from Stop & Shop, which is a grocery store, was the Herbal Essence Naked Dry Shampoo. I actually really like this, and the reason why I picked it up because I was reading the ingredients and it says that it has the essence of citrus and mint. I actually really like this so far. You shake it and it comes out clear. There's no white film left. If you have a dark scrunchie, yes, I use scrunchies, or like something around, it might turn a little, you know, a little white or dusty or whatever, but it says it uses natural tapioca, instantly absorbs excess oil. I like it. So far I've tried it only twice and I just like the smell of it. I really do. And it doesn't come off like a white film on the hair, so I like that. The other dry shampoo I picked up was from Dove. This is the Refresh and Care Volume Dry Shampoo. I don't really like this one too much. It just did nothing for my hair. It actually just felt kind of gritty and dirty, but maybe it's just me. This is also, I think, $5 or $6, and I picked this up at like 60% off. So I got a good deal on this. I only used this twice, and I feel like the bottle is already like up to here, where I've used this twice and I still feel like it's pretty high up. I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. Picked up some good old skin cream. This is pretty much the store version, or their store version, of Noxzema. It smells the same. It looks the same. It's a cold cream kind of thing, where you just I pretty much just put it on my skin just for a simple clean. It just gives me that refreshing clean. It does feel like it penetrates into the skin, and if you have oily skin, this is something that I would recommend just like in the shower where your pores are opened up, so it can help you clean a little bit deeper. But I definitely recommend moisturizing after using a product like this because it does dry a little bit. Stearic acid, it is the second ingredient in this, so it's a little drying on the skin, at least to me. But anyway, picked this up for like $1.50, so yeah, I got quite a bit off of this. The last thing I got from Stop & Shop was this L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect Eye Renewal Cream. I've been eyeballing this, wink wink, at the store. Every time I go to like CVS or whatever, they'll have the minis of this. I'm like trying to open it. They'll have the little mini version of this, which is about half of the size, and it's like $10 and stuff like that, but I haven't tried it yet. I've been waiting to show you guys. I don't know why, but I love all of the L'Oreal, like Age Perfect, the Youth Code, all that stuff. I absolutely love their serums and anything that they do. Nice glass bottle. I picked this up for $2. $2 for something. I think the regular price on this is $20 or something like that, but it was the last one left, and when I $2. So I was excited because I wasn't expecting that to come out for that much, but yeah. Okay, so that was my buys from Stop & Shop. Anyway, I don't look twice at the makeup aisles because I feel like they won't carry anything new. They won't carry new products. I feel, especially like my grocery stores that I go to or that I frequent, I never notice anything like new. Like you wouldn't find half of the stuff that I found at other stores at Stop & Shop, but they have good clearances because apparently a lot of people just don't shop for makeup there. So the next stop was Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm just gonna get to it. The first thing I picked up was the L'Oreal Color Riche eyeshadows. They came out with I want to say like 15 to 18 new shades. Ugh, I should have done a little bit more research. Anyway, this is in the shade 207 Pain à Chocolat, and I probably butchered that. Anyway, it's a taupey, silvery color. It's very creamy, textured, but it's a powder. And then that's the shadow right there. I have it on my eyes today, right here, and from the inner corner to the middle of the eye. Absolutely love this. I think it applies better with a brush than swatched, in my honest opinion. That's the swatch right there. The other thing I picked up from L'Oreal was the Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. I'm wearing that today on my lips. I wore it for the tutorial. I decided to play it safe and keep a nude lip. Now this is an oxymoron in itself. It says Pro Matte Gloss. Matte and gloss don't get along. They shouldn't even be in the same sentence, but I'm kind of glad they did, because other brands have been very, very deceiving with their products about matte. This is more matte on my lips. I wouldn't say it's matte. I would say it's creamy velvet. It's got that nice slip to it. It does feel more like a lipstick. Like if you had the Wet n Wild lipsticks, they're matte lipsticks. They're not matte per se, but they have this. Really, that was necessary. Have that same consistency as the Wet n Wild matte lipsticks, the ones that come in just the straight up black tube. It just reminds me of something like that. Like it's that creamy texture. It does have a nice little shine to it, but it's very simplistic. So anyway, here's the color. It comes with a doe foot applicator, very similar to like the YSL lipsticks. It has like a fruity scent to it. That's the color right here. Obviously I have it on my lips. Obviously if you go to eat and drink too much, or you put your mouth on something, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be smeared and gone. But I did notice that with this, there's no like feathering or anything in the lips or anything like that. I'm not gonna pick up any more colors because it's not something that is like, ooh, I need to wear this. This is more like, I'm just trying to throw on a little bit of makeup, and I don't mind touching up throughout the day because whatever. I picked up some things from Maybelline. The first thing I picked up was their Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. Again with oxymorons, soft matte hydrating foundation. So a matte hydrating foundation. So you'd think this is like a go-to for those that have oily skin, but they just still like a little bit of that dewiness. I would recommend this for oily skin. I have it on my skin today. I have lots of dry patches on my skin. It does not look any worse than it would if I had my regular foundation. Like it does not look bad at all. I have some dry patches. I do notice them. I would have noticed them with any foundation. So it does not cling to them. It doesn't make them look any worse. It actually is okay coverage. It's pretty good. It says it's their first gel whipped foundation. Gel whipped. Oxymoron. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Fine. I'm warming up. So it feels very, very mousse-like. And it blends very quickly. So much so when you blend it out, it's set. It's almost like instantly set. Like I didn't even have to powder. Yes, I actually like this. This will be really good for when it starts warming up a little bit and my skin is a little bit more not dry. I definitely will reach for something like this. So I'm gonna keep this. This wasn't bad. It was like $10.50 at Bed Bath & Beyond. The next things I picked up from Maybelline are two. I just picked up two because they were the colors that appealed to me the most. I picked up two of their Vivid Matte liquids. Again, Vivid Matte liquids. These are vivid, no lie. I got the shades. Oh, I didn't tell you guys the shade of this. I think I did the same thing in my video. This is in the shade 318 Bare Attraction. I apologize for that. Anyway, so I picked up these two shades. I picked up a Vibrant Cool Red and a purple. Someone had hid these in their display area at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I found them. So I only picked out of the two that I would like to try out as far as Vivids go. I didn't spot the nude one or anything like that. Otherwise, I would have gotten that one as well. I would have picked that one up, but I didn't. I only found these two, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them. This one's in the shade 35 Rebel Red. They had an orangey red, which is just not my cup of tea. So it has a very flat doe foot applicator, and the smell is, I cannot think of what this reminds me of, but I know that this smells just like, it smells just like the Maybelline Elixir, the color elixirs. It smells just like that. So if it has that, excuse me, it has that floral fruity scent. I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Now, I should have swatched these for you guys and then started the video. So this is the color, beautiful, vibrant red. I don't like the formula of it. It feels like a jelly gel consistency. This does not set. Does not set. I had the swatches on for over an hour. They did not set. I put them on my lips. They did not set. I blotted them. The color removed. So let me show you guys. Okay, I'm going to take just a piece of paper towel and just like literally just show you guys. So the vibrancy, that didn't do very good. So the vibrancy of the color goes away. It just, to me, it just kind of fades out. So it's like, meh. So like, look how easy that is to wipe. And then that's the Wet n Wild lipstick right there. It's just like, I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's going back to the store. I wanted to show you guys what I thought of it. I don't even want to do a review, a full-on review. I was gonna actually do a separate video of these and try to pick up more colors, but it is not worth my time or money. And Maybelline, that's very disappointing for me because I love Maybelline products, but not everything is, you know, a hit. So every company has misses. Anyway, this color, as beautiful as it is, it's called Vivid Violet, number 45. The smell, man, the smell. This color, absolutely stunning. Not a color I would wear every day, but I mean, let me see. It will go on a little patchy. That's really shitty. It will go on a little patchy. After a while, it'll, like, if you pass the wand again, it'll take off some product. Pretty much what I'm trying to say. Because apparently English is not my first language today, or any day anyway. So anyway, I'm just gonna wipe this off. The smell is getting to me. It's just that very heavy florally, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't. I wish I did. I was actually so excited to see those colors. Sorry, I'm just doing my own thing, okay? I was so excited to see those gorgeous colors. So I picked out the two most vibrant shades that I know for a fact I would wear. And I mean, okay. Deceivement for me is that I actually thought this was a matte liquid lipstick. Like a matte long wearing lipstick. This is by no means long wearing. This actually bleeds into the lips. I know, because I just had to try them before I even told you guys anything about it. So anyway, yes, so this just, these were absolutely no. I think I picked them up for like $5 or I want to say $6 at Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm sure they'll be like $9, $10, or even $11 at Walgreens and CVS because everything's overpriced over there. The colors are beautiful. Though these are colors that if you just want something for temporary and aren't looking for long wear, go for it. Anyway, so the last thing I got from Bed Bath & Beyond was the Maybelline New York Master Primer. That was long-winded. This is 410 Prime and Smooth. It is a base. I used it on my eyes today. Okay, or not. So yeah, I used it on my eyes today. It's this right here. I love the packaging. I'm just gonna say it. I love their packaging. This would be perfect for my collection. But I don't know. I'm not wowed by this at all. Like, it's a nice doe foot applicator, no scent. That's it right there. It's very moussey. And I blended it with, on this side, I blended it with a brush. It almost dissipated on the skin. And then on the other one, I blended it with the fingers and then I blended it with a brush and still did not get the same payoff that I guess I would have thought to get. This is very moussey. Like, I mean, it's really just a base. It's not a corrector. You could probably use this as a highlight or something, but I don't know. It did nothing for me. It did not smooth. I got a lot of creasing today. I don't know why, but my eyes are naturally creasy, so I'm not looking for something that's fantastic, but it would have been nice if it helped just smooth the lids a little bit. This might be going back. This did not wow me at all whatsoever. I think it absorbs so quickly into my eyelid that it's like, why did you guys come out with 3 to 4 different shades of this stuff? Like, yes, I know every single one of them does a different purpose. One of them is to illuminate. The other one is to mattify. The other one is, this one's to smooth. But if this was supposed to smooth, it did nothing. It did nothing for me. I could have just gone bare. It did the same thing as if I was to go bare or to use my Painterly paint pot, which I prefer anyway over this. So those 3 items are going to be going back to the store. So Maybelline has disappointed me with these little, I think they're just trying to get with the times, but no. So at Walgreens, I am sure you guys have seen the displays if you guys shop at Walgreens frequently. I'm sure you've seen quite a few new things, especially with Wet n Wild. I did return some things from Wet n Wild, like their setting spray and their highlighter. I was not impressed by them at all. I just thought it was just a waste of money for me personally. But these items right here, I actually do like. So I picked up 2 of their brushes. It's empty. So I picked up their blush brush, which is this bad boy right here. But I think this would be perfect for contouring because as you guys can see, it's wide, almost fan-like. And then you turn it on its side and it's very pinched. The bezel is pinched right here, so it just tightens the bristles, but it spreads them out. So I actually like this. It is so smooth. I used this brush to apply face powder all over the face just to see how it feels, and it's so soft. But anyway, the next brush I got was the flat top brush. It looks exactly like my flat top, my F80 Kabuki brush, except this is a lot wider and denser and it has more packed bristles in it. This is a lot more smoother. It's super, super soft, but it blended my foundation, which was this bad boy right here, really well, very quickly. And of course, this product absorbed into my skin almost instantly, but this is so soft. You can even use this to contour, like use the sides to contour or to put in powder foundation, which I would actually prefer to use this for powder foundations or the more liquidy style foundations, like very liquidous, where you can just smooth it on real quick and you're good to go. Absolutely love that. I picked them up for 25% off. So I think they were like $3 or $3.99 or something like that. So that's cute, right? Okay, so the next thing I picked up from Wet n Wild was their Instant Flawless Complexion Highlight Concealer. It's called the Illuminati Naughty. I could have done without the name, to be honest, because it's just stupid. Highlighting and concealing pen. I got the shade Posing Nude, 0.05 fluid ounces, and it's the typical clicky pen. I used it today. That's the shade right there. This is more for a subtle highlight for my skin tone because this can actually, it's just a little bit lighter, and this is kind of how you're supposed to highlight generally. This blends out really well. It blended out beautifully with my Real Techniques complexion sponge, and I mentioned in my tutorial, as I will here today, that I feel like they got the idea from the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch highlighting concealer. This one's also in the shade Nude. They're both the same exact shade, I feel. Yeah, they're both very similar shades. This one's just a slightly bit more yellow. I actually like this one better because it feels not as thick in a sense, but it's just right where it does conceal enough, but it does give you that nice subtle brightness for this shade being what it is. So I actually like it, and I'm gonna keep this bad boy. Next thing I picked up from Wet n Wild was this bad boy right here, and it is the Wet n Wild Fills and Defines Cream Gel Formula. This is Bow to the Brow, and this is a mascara for your lashes. This is a mascara for your brows, and this is in the shade Nothing But Brunette. This was the darker shade. This was the only shade they had left for the darkest, and I'll show you guys. It's just like a mascara. It's a small brush. It is, just put that on my face. So I put it on my brows, and I honestly feel like it warmed them up a little bit, which I was okay with because I used a pencil that I will show you guys next that just warmed up my brows a little bit too much to my liking. But I actually am okay with my brows today. They look a little bit more on the warm reddish side, but it is what it is, trial and error. I will keep using these products. So I actually like it. I don't mind it at all. One thing is though, I have the L'Oreal one. I have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. And this one's in the deep one. This is medium to dark. And the brush is definitely smaller. So these are the brushes. This is the L'Oreal one. This is the Wet n Wild one. So let me just, like, it's just a big difference. It's, yeah. So yeah, I like the L'Oreal one a little bit better, even though I thought this was still a little too large. I still prefer this one, but the formula on this is great. My lashes, my brows don't feel hard or crusty or none of that stuff. There's no ash to them, and I think that it warmed them up just right, especially to go with the pencil that I'm gonna talk about next. Is the Milani Easy Brow. This is not new, I don't think, to the drugstore. This is in the shade dark brown. I could never find any of these. I always find the blonde ones. And comparing this to the Anastasia one, I still prefer my Anastasia one. This, of course, has a spoolie, which came in handy. Like, if it wasn't for the spoolie, my brows would have looked jacked up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the pencil is already very chubby. So this is the shade right here. And over here, it looks dark brown, but once I apply it to my skin next to my brows are so dark that it makes it look red. Anastasia Brow Wiz, wrong side. And like, just the thickness of these two. So it's very, very thin and pointy compared to the Milani one. So I can work with it because I have thicker brows, so it doesn't bother me much. But I will still keep using it, especially for those days that I want my brows warmer, which I don't really, but you know, whatever. So I picked up a backup light to medium brow stylist plumper. This one was on sale. I think they were like $4.99 or something like that. This one's in the shade light to medium, so I picked up another backup for my kit because I seem to utilize this a lot more than the darker one. So yeah, picked up a backup of that for my kit. Okay, I apparently moved too much for my own good. But anyway, on to Target final. I swear this is gonna be a long one. Anyway, so I picked up some masks. These are sheet masks. I've really been into them because even with all my beauty subscription services, they would send me masks and I would never use them. So when I finally started cleaning up or organizing my office space, my beauty room a little bit better, I just kind of looked through all my samples and I was like, we got to try this. I kept saying I had to try this and I forgot. So it slipped my mind. But anyway, I picked up 3 of these masks. One of them is the Hydrate Quench Mask. This is from the Miss Spa brand. This one is the Exfoliate, which I probably should use that today. And this one's the Brighten. They're just one pre-sheeted sheet on these. I think these were $2.99, which isn't bad, but I feel like you probably find them cheaper online or something like that. $2.99 isn't bad though. There's masks that are way more money, especially if you go to Sephora. They're like $5 a piece. So I figured I'll try one of each of these. Next thing, I'm so glad I finally got my hands on this. This is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil. This one's in the shade Deep Brown. I just found this today, so I'm supposed to be on a no buy, but yeah, okay. Has a spoolie, comes with the clear top, and the pencil is massive. Like, it is a thick pencil, but we can make it work. Again, my brows are way thicker than, you know, anticipated. So anyway, this looks like I would like this better because it's more of a cool toned brown. Like, this definitely looks like it would be what my brows natural color is, or it would blend a little bit better. It's a lot more drier, and I swear if this is a good dupe for my Anastasia one, oh, I cracked this. Anyway, if this is a good dupe for my Anastasia one, even though it's a little thicker or a lot a bit thicker, I'm just gonna add a whole bunch of these to my kit because that's amazing. Like, it doesn't come off as easily. Like, it does move a little bit, but not as much as this Milani one. So, not that I sit there and go, I'm not like, yo, no. But yeah, I'm so excited to give this a try. I've been waiting to find it in store just so I can pick it up. I would have given it eventually and just bought a whole bunch of stuff from e.l.f., but that's the problem. I would have bought a whole bunch of stuff from e.l.f. and I was like, how about 7 of these? How about 12 of those? You know, like, type of thing. So that's the bad thing about shopping online on the e.l.f. website, because you'll get like 20 million of these. But I broke my lid. That's one downfall. Again, this is $2, so I'm not gonna complain. The thing I picked up was this Youth Code Skin Illuminated Tint. This is SPF 20, and this was on clearance for $4.18. The regular price is $14. And why I picked this up was because there's some days I just don't want to wear makeup at all, but I forget that I should still be taking care of my skin. The only problem is I just put on primer, and then I try something like a BB cream, and it's like I'm putting on a full face of makeup. Actually, the packaging is really pretty. It's almost like opalescent. in a sense, but it's very pale. So let me show you guys why I got this. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on. So it has some beads to it. And I think they like break down. It doesn't tell you like what color it is though. Does it? It says Instant Glow 24. It says Instant Glow for 24-hour hydration. For over 24-hour hydration. So it has a chromatic micro capsule. So that's it right there. And then I'm going to rub it in. And it starts turning colors. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It turns into this bronzy glow. And I was like, yes! Give it to me. Yes, I was so excited. I'm just gonna rub this into the skin. I was like, yes, I love L'Oreal and this is on clearance, and why not give it a try for days that I just need that extra hydration and just need a glow. I don't know if it's gonna catch. Yeah, my hand here is not shiny. This one just has a very beautiful glow. This one's like, I picked up was from Laneige, and I picked up the Goodnight Kit. This was $5, and these are more sample sizes because their products are pricey. I haven't tried this yet. So it comes with the water sleeping mask. So you put this on your skin before going to bed, and apparently it just sticks to your skin, and in the morning when you wake up you wash it off, which is strange to say, but it is what it is. And the next thing is the multi-berry yogurt repairing mask, and this you leave on for 5 to 10 minutes and you rinse off. So I actually like the size of these. This is bigger though. I wonder why. So I'm all about masks lately. Oh my god, this smells like this smells so good. Multi-berry yogurt. I would definitely strawberries and raspberries, but definitely strawberry. Oh, this smells so good. Oh, I'm probably gonna try this tonight anyway because my skin needs Jesus, honey. But yes, I thought these would be great to give them a go, and it was $5. It was in the travel section at Target, which is the devil. And this is the moisture mask. It smells like Vichy products. The thing I picked up was a high-end product, another Laneige product, and this was on clearance for $10, so half off. This is their Cushion Concealer Light. This has broad spectrum SPF 30. It says it's for all skin types, and this is the product right here, which is very fancy, very solid, and I tried to swatch it. So it's a clicky pen that you go like that, and then I overdid it. So anyway, that's it right there. And I just smell that stuff I put on. So anyway, I wanted to use this today so bad, but I wanted to keep it strictly drugstore. I love the package. It feels comfy and sturdy, and you could see the product from in here. It doesn't have much. It has 0.08. The last thing I picked up, I was super excited to come across it. I've been kind of waiting on it, and I saw that they had the little sample sizes at Target for like $3.99. Anyway, I picked up the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. This one is the 18-in-1 hemp almond. They got, the only reason why I bought the big size because the sample size was like that, and I know I could have gotten quite a few cleanings, but the scent was citrus, which I don't care for, and the other one was baby, which was non-scented. But I was like, all right, I want scents. But anyway, when I saw that they had one left of the almond one, I grabbed it. This is like $16.99, okay? This is 32 ounces. Do you guys see? First of all, I bought it. It came up to like up to here, okay? And I cleaned, where are my brushes? I cleaned this set of brushes here. These are all clean brushes that haven't been used. And then there's like 5 other bigger brushes that I washed. They're like more face brushes that I've used, my highlighter and all that stuff, my bronzer brush and all that stuff. I cleaned with just a little bit of soap. Holy crap. I love Castile soap. I use the Kirk's Castile soap, which it comes in a bar. But I knew I needed to try the liquid because I've been doing freelance a lot more and stuff like that. So I needed to make sure that I can just have something in liquid form so that, you know, I'm not carrying around bars of soap. And I knew that it's just easier on the hands to just use it, put it on the glove and just clean it off. So I used a cap full of it. Like I put it in the cap full and it just started putting it on the glove and just, it would, oh, it's amazing. And it smells so good. I love almond. Like I love marzipan. I love almond. Almond is marzipan, but anything almond scented, I'm for it. If it was coconut, I'd be on it too. But this is gonna last me so long. It's ridiculous. I have cleaned over 20 something brushes with just a cap full of it. So guys, what are you guys waiting for? Buying all this crap. Oh, I always get recommended to buy the beauty blender pump. I'm not paying up $10 for it. When I got this for $16.99, it's gonna last me the whole year and then some. So yeah. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for my massive drugstore haul. I hope you guys liked this video. Please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.